CHAP. 16 Another way of making characters, according to the Kabbalists. Among the Hebrews I find more fashions of characters, whereof one is most ancient, viz. An ancient writing which Moses and the prophets used, the form of which is not rashly to be discovered to any, for those letters which they use at this day were instituted by Esdras. There is among them a writing which they call celestial, because they show it placed and figured among their stars. There is also a writing which they call Malachim, or Malachim, i.e. of angels, or regal. There is also another, which they call the passing through the river, and the characters and figures of all which you may see in the following plates. There is another manner among the Kabbalists, formerly held in great esteem, but now it is so common that it is placed among profane things, viz. The 27 characters of the Hebrews may be divided into 3 classes, whereof every one contains 9 letters. The first, viz. which are the seals or marks of simple numbers and of intellectual things distributed into 9 orders of angels. The second hath, the marks of tens and celestial things in the 9 orbs of the heavens. The third hath the other 4 letters, with the 5 final, viz. which are marks of hundreds, and inferior things, viz. 4 simple elements, and 5 kinds of perfect compounds. They do now and then distribute these 3 classes into 9 chambers. The first is of units, vi. intellectual, celestial and elemental. The second is of twos, the third of threes, and so of the rest. These chambers are framed by the intersection of 4 parallel lines intersecting themselves into right angles, as is expressed in the following plate, figure A. Out of which, being dissected into parts, proceed 9 particular figures, see plate, figure B, which are of the 9 chambers, characterizing their letters by that notariacon, which, if it be of 1 point, shows the first letter of that chamber, if of 2, the second, if of 3, the third letter, as if you would frame the character, Michael, that comes forth extended with 5 figures, for which see the plate C, which are contracted to 3 figures, which then are contracted into 1, yet the points notariacon are usually omitted, and then there comes forth such a character of Michael. See figure D. There is yet another fashion of characters common to almost all letters and tongues, and very easy, which is by gathering together of letters, as if the name of the angel Michael be given, the characters thereof shall be framed according to the figure E. And this fashion among the Arabians is most received, neither is there any writing which is so readily and elegantly joined to itself as the Arabic. You must know that angelical spirits, seeing they are of a pure intellect, and altogether incorporeal, are not marked with any marks or characters, or any other human signs, but we, not otherwise knowing their essence or quality, do, from their names, or works, or otherwise, devote and consecrate to them figures and marks, by which we cannot any way compel them to us, but by which we rise up to them, as not to be known by such characters and figures, and, first of all, we do set our senses, both inward and outward, upon them. Then, by a certain admiration of our reason, we are induced to a religious veneration of them, and then are rapt with our whole mind into an ecstatical adoration, and then with a wonderful belief, an undoubted hope, and quickening love, calling upon them in spirit and truth by true names and characters, do obtain from them that virtue or power which we desire,